Hey, about effing time. Jesus criminy. Can y'all hear me okay? Because, oh my gosh, the speaker on this damn thing pissing me off. So, hello and welcome. I'm drinking water. Can you hear me all right? I can't turn up the volume on my phone to ask myself because the computer starts screeching at me, or the you, and they start screeching at you. Okay, Lolly, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, good. Is it okay? Is the sound okay? Or is it like sound like I'm in a tunnel or something? Hey Shug, how you doing? Thank you for coming. I didn't get my package yet, so I'm not so happy about that, but I'm here. I'm I'm gonna do this anyways. I told my mom. Hold on. I think I broke it. I told my mom if my package comes while I'm live, let me know. I'll go down and get it. What? Is it here? Oh, it's here. I'm gonna go get it. What? No, I need a box. Nope, it's not here. Okay, it's not here. Anyway, so it's okay. It'll be here tomorrow, I'm sure. Um, I was running out of those swatch sticks, because I like to use the swatch sticks for my shorts, and for all my foils. I was running out. I didn't have any more. So I bought some. I bought 400. Hi, Nana. How are you doing? Thank you for hanging out with me today. So I bought 400 of these little doohickeys. I know it's excessive. But I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them all. 400. All 400. And then I'll have to probably order more than 400 because I have way more than 400 foils. So we're just going to do this for a moment while I'm waiting for people to show up. How many people we got? 5. Yes, 5 people. That's a lot. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a lot for this early on. Because sometimes I have to start this thing and I need to be talking to myself for 20 minutes. And then people start showing up. So y'all are here. I appreciate that very, very much. I have had the worst effing week. Oh, okay. Yep, the worst week. I know today's Monday. So before today, I had the worst week with this computer crap. Just, man. So let me get these on here real quick. Yeah, I haven't bothered checking the tracking for that box sugar because I've been busy trying to get this stinking ass computer working for my live. And today it almost didn't work, so I was a little upset. But we're here now. We're here. We're going to get it going on here in a minute. Let me finish putting these on here. I'm not going to do the other 300. I'm just going to do these 50 real quick. Okay. You do that, please, and thank you. That's a lot. I don't even want to fit on this ring. What is this, ring too small or something? All right, there we go. We're gonna. Look at all those. Thank you, Lolly. You are such a cheerleader. Like, for real. All right, I'm not going to do these. That was boring, right? All right. I did want to put my little charms in jars, but I think we'll pass on that too. Let's get down to the good stuff. Look what I found. I'm so excited. I found my nails. My superhero nails. Aren't they cool? I was going to redo these, but they were a pain in the ass the first time to do. I don't know if I want to do them again. Look at my superhero nails. I just found them. Okay, I refound them. I can't see my phone because guess what? I have my. There we go. Turn it on. Whatever. There we go. Oops. Shit. What are we doing here, Lori? What are you doing, Lori? I don't know. No idea. I'm watching somebody else's video, apparently. All right, let's get back into YouTube. Where we were, maybe? I don't know. It hates me today. All right, here we go. I got it. Hi, Cola. You came. That's good, because I was going to do something just for you. Well, not just for you. It's not just for you. But I got the idea from you. Look at my little dude. I got these little people. These little people. They come in these little capsules for nails. But I can make a better dude than that thing is. Whatever. So anyways, as we promised, I have a boatload of these things. These, wow. I gotta get a different thing to put in. Molds here. And I know that Cola had said something at on one of somebody else's lives that she hadn't had. I can't talk. A chance to like really practice with some silicone molds. So we're gonna play with some silicone molds today. You haven't used them at all? Oh my goodness. Do you have any, Cola? Okay, so I guess you guys gotta tell me what you would like for me to like play with. I have Christmas. I have a lot of Christmas ones. I have flowers. I have these 3D crazy cool jellyfish. And I had some I was going to show you that I already did of those, but well, where the hell did I put them? Oh, I guess they're in this box. Well, if you have them, use them, Sweet Pea. All right. Oh, here's the jellyfishes. Oh. This is the box of all the nails I've done shorts on. So we're gonna look for the other one here real quick. I just put it in here today. It should be on top, but it's not apparently. Okay, so there. So here's the jellyfish. This is what the jellyfish can look like. I actually did these I did with resin. I think this one and that one. This one is just polish. But that looks pretty cool, I think. You don't know how. All right. All right. Those are a pain in the butt to do, so what I'm doing. We're going to do something simple. We're going to do something simple so that Cola has a chance to understand how to do them. All right, we got these really deep ones. We got some shallow ones. These are fun. Those are super shallow. Some stuff here. Stop here. Oh. Oh. Well, that's really not good. Sugar. But you know what? We've had those storms, so maybe that's their excuse for not getting shit where it's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm not doing letters because I haven't practiced letters yet. Maybe I should do letters. There's some letters. A bunch of letters. All right, we'll start with that. We'll start with this. Oh, no. You don't need anything special for molds. You just use regular polish. Oops, this one. Oops, I still have stuff in here. These last time I used this one, I used it with resin, so I still got some resin in there. You can use resin like I do, or you can use polish. You can even use that like builder gel if it's the right color or whatever. I wouldn't use it, but some I don't know. Sometimes builder gel is really thin. You could use that. All kinds of stuff stuck in here. And here's the most important part about silicone molds. When you do a silicone mold and you get it yucky, you can wash them. Mild soap with warm water and air dry is the best way to wash your silicone molds once they get icky. What did this? Oh yeah, I don't do acrylics, so I don't know anything about using acrylics in the molds. I'm sure you could. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I watch you, Sugar. I watch you play with acrylic. I watch Katie play with Kid Kat. I watch her play with acrylic, but I still just don't know anything about it. All right. Apparently, I didn't wash mine. All right, we're going to start with some color. Let me go grab some colors. Oh, I'm going to grab some neon colors. These are right here. I don't have to go anywhere. So we got purple, orange, red, pink. Y'all can see my pretty colors here. See my pretty colors here. All right, we need some blue. Oh, I just rocked the world with an elbow. Some blue and some green. Blue. How many pinks should we get? We got one. We need at least two more. Right, Cola? We need at least two more pinks. Maybe Chubby Charm. Polygel. Oh, polygel. Yeah, you probably could use polygel. In fact, let's try that. We're gonna try that. I gotta get yellow. All right, I'm gonna get some polygel. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Just hang out right there for me. Polygel. Here we are. Looking in the wrong place. can't stand polygel. It's too sticky. But I got it. I got polygel. I got lots of polygel. This is my collection right here. You see my polygel collection? Woo! It's two separate things together. Two things together. Whatever. Anyway, we could try some polygel. Polygel is just not my favorite. I do have a glow in the dark polygel. We could try maybe. Let's see if the other one has better. Oh yeah, that stuff's better. All right, we can try that, but not right this second. Right now, we're gonna start with the colors of the rainbow here. I like to put my colors on a palette and then carefully place them into the molds. So we're gonna put some colors on the palette. Got this pretty pink there. Oh, you want me to do a whole new video on the polygels? Well, they're not my favorite, I'll tell you that. The very first set of nails that I did on myself in this entire nail journey was polygel. Glow in the dark polygel. And it came out great. They came out great. They came out awesome. But after that, I just didn't play with them very much because it's so sticky. Oh, you like the 3 shades of pink there, Cola? No way. This blue is like a jelly blue. It's not, but it is. It's weird. I think that's because it's neon-ish. I need another blue, too. Oh, wait, that's dark blue, though, isn't it? I know these are not in order, sugar. I'm sorry. I did not put them in rainbow order. I should have, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking about that. This set is the oldest set of polishes I have. The very first entire collection of polishes that I bought for myself in this nail journey. Look, that orange is kind of jelly-ish too. Oh, the whole set. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 colors. This is my favorite color, neon. It's red. It looks like orange, but it's red. Let's see, we need a sparkle. Purple sparkle. And it's purple sparkle. Purple sparkle. All right, are we missing any colors on here? Does anybody see a color we don't have that we should have? I see one color. We gotta have a white. I have a white. Oh, beauty fridge? What the hell is a beauty fridge? Yeah, sometimes you gotta put the polygel in the colder environment in order for in order for them to work properly. However, it's a pain in the butt too. I'm looking for black. Find it. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is not on here. Well, okay, my favorite neon color is this red over here. This red over here. But my favorite color isn't on there. But we can get it on there. Let's see. We have room for it. We have room for one more color. So here's my color. It's almost gone. I don't have that much left. It's my favorite color. Okay, what'd you say, Katie? Put whatever colors you're going to use in it like 30 or so minutes ahead of time. Pop it back in when it starts to get manageable. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's very hard to control. I don't like it. I don't use it. Gosh, I did a piss poor job of cleaning my molds. Hi, Mama Sue. Welcome. Okay, sugar. Thanks for checking on that for me. Much appreciated. Now I don't have to be like, where's my stuff? You know, anxiety. We don't need that. All right, I'm gonna start with this one. All right, so I'm gonna ignore the comments for a minute so I can concentrate here. Okay, so cola. You just put your color on. Okay. So can you see this? Can you see what I'm doing? Let me zoom this in. Let me zoom this in for you. All right, can you see this now? You don't have to be a genius. Using a brush that's not from Polish Bottle is a really good idea. Just because you can, your colors could become contaminated by other colors, and you don't want that with your polish brush from the bottle. Understood what I'm saying? Is that clear enough? I'm not sure. All right, so I got a little on the outside, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay? So then I'm going to wipe the brush off, and I'm going to put some purple, because that's my other favorite color. And I didn't cure it because I want these colors to mix to some degree. Okay? I want them to blend. I don't want them to be rigid. Now you could block the color in there if you wanted, if that's what the look you wanted. But if you wanted to, like this has holes in it, and I'm trying pretty hard to keep those holes as holes because I want the design to be a butterfly wing. Duh. Or I guess it's a fairy wing, but anyways, we're going to make it a butterfly wing. All right. Maybe a little bit more of that paper. A little bit more of that paper. Now, this is just a dainty one. Let's see what color do I want in there. Oh, we're going to have to do a pink, I think. So notice that the first two colors I use pretty opaque, pretty gel consistency of the colors. That's okay. I mean, it just depends on what you want. For this kind of thing, I really wanted to do the jelly, so it's more like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Stained glass, yeah. That purple was a little too jelly though. It didn't want to show up at all. So I'm going to put this purple over it. All right, now, there's a very important thing you need to know about doing the molds. Turn them over. Your shit's not going to fall out. I mean, it might if you leave it there for a while, but you can see like where you have spaces that need to be filled in. So you just go back and you fill them in how you want them. All right, now, how long do you usually cure polish for? 60 seconds, right? All right, we're going to stick it in there for 60 seconds. Approximately. Let's see. You could do a thin layer of top coat first if you wanted to, but usually I do my these thin ones I'm doing. I'll usually do it and then put it on the nail and then cover the whole thing, top coat, or even sometimes I'll do a builder gel. So it just depends on what you're doing. I had a box here. Let me look for my box. How I had it, or oh, there it is. All right. So this is my box of molds I've already done for myself and that I've already made. So these are resin molds, molds with resin. I did these with resin. You can tell because they're hard as a rock, and they sound like they're hard as a rock. And they're little sea creatures and stuff. And then I got these. These are dainty. This is really like the one I'm doing now. So let me get my tweezers out. These are just done with polish, and I did use top coat. I used top coat on them on the back of them, so that when I put them on the nail, they'll lay flatter, I guess, on the nail. Can you see that? Can you see? I don't know. It's white, or it's pink. Let's get a black one out here. If I ever do butterfly nails, then you're gonna know that I pretty much did the butterfly wings myself in one of these molds. And they're like very dainty, very fragile. Now here we have some music notes that I did. These are made out of polish. So they're kind of they're fragile, but they're not as crazy fragile. They're moldable, I guess. Bendable. They're bendable. And they stick together because apparently I'm in the same box for a while. So there's my little music notes I made. Those are so cute. So I don't know why they're in there with the thingy dingy, but they're and then here's a mix of things. I want to say this one here is probably Polygel. This one here is also probably Polygel. I guess I did do Polygel at one point in time. They're very hard. Very hard. This one is definitely Polygel. I don't know what the hell that is. I think it feels like resin, but I don't think it is. Oh, they're stuck together. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Whatever. Oops. All right. So here's another one. This one I did with resin. Because I have some pretty colored resins. Resin. Anyway. And I like to do strange stuff. And then I need to pull out this mold because this mold cracks me up. I'm going to pull out this mold because this mold is an awesome mold. It's an egg. Oh, there's my other thingy dingy. All right, so this is an egg mold. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to find it. And I made all these little eggs. Now, some of the eggs, like this one, have flake in it. So this little guy has flake in it. And can you see it? Like as I move it, see the colors of the light. Okay, so there's flake in that one. This one I just made from polish. I believe, yeah, this one's polish. And it's funny because most of the eggs they're just like curved on this side. It's funny. Anyways, so let's fit on your nail. So I just use different colors in there with these little eggs. And this one here, I put a flower in. This is a flower that I made with polish in a mold and then stuck it in the egg. So I have like a filigree egg with a flower in it. This is the same thing. I made the little flower in a mold and then stuck it in a clear egg. So it's pretty cool. And this is the actual very first of my 3D creations. There's a bunch of those. I could do some of those. I got stuff out to do some of those. This one here, this is I hate these molds, but this is with polish and Polygel. So I colored the little angel in with polish and cured it each little step at a time, like the pink on the pink on the cheeks and the eyes, all in the hair. So I did it in layers, basically. Okay, so then I did the little everything else, and then I did the wings, which you can't see anymore. And then this is Polygel. Better go on now. It's dainty. So this stuff I've already done. All right, let's check on our wing. All right, so here we have our wing. Now, I'm just going to, because this is just show and tell. All right. See the wing? And you flip it over. You can see that the detail, you can see how the colors kind of went together but yet stayed separately, and your little holes are relatively clear. They're not filled in. And this one here is actually it's not super stiff. You could bend it. I mean, but it's sturdy. It's not gonna fall apart. So we could do another one like that. Let's do what do you want to do next? Cola, where are you at? If I could get wood. Oh, Fabergé eggs. Yeah, Fabergé. 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 What a comedian who said that. Funny word. All right, so here we go. Oh, your monster as in your cat or what? All right, so now I'm gonna do this one because it's got very distinctive different holes or petals. I thought that was way deeper than it is, but it's not. So I'm gonna put, because these holes you can see on this side, they're not as deep as they look on the other side. So I'm just gonna fill them with um, the color. I'm gonna fix that one little thing. Alright, there we go. As I fill the color. Sometimes when you're doing this in this manner, you have to cure it on this side for a minute and then flip it over and cure it on the other side for a minute, just because the polish is a little thicker if you do it this way, and it needs to be fully cured, obviously. So you can cure it like this, flip it over, and cure it again, and that way you can guarantee that the color in the mold is completely cured. I cannot talk today. My apologies. So this is a little bit deeper. So that one we just did with the wing was a shallow mold. See, shallow mold. It's there's really no depth to it at all. And then we have this one where it's got a little bit of depth. It's not as shallow. And you just fill it in the way you want it done. There's no rhyme or reason or right or wrong. And we will get to another mold here after this flower, and I'll show you how a deeper mold, because I have a deeper mold here, how to do that. I'm not a perfectionist on that one. The deeper ones are not my favorite because I'm still learning how to use them. I mean, it's the same basic concept, but they're deep. Okay, so what color should I use in the middle? Should I use white or black or what? What color should go in the middle? I won't say purple. Purple's the next leaf or thing. Petal, petal. It's a petal lily. Golden? What? I don't have gold out here. Oh, purple. That's not in order either, should. I mean, I could do gold. I just have to get it. You said golden. I don't know what golden is, but I know what gold is. Here's what I'm going to do. Oh, that's so cute. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the jam. All right. All right, I'm going to give that a quick cure because I want to do something. I'm going to do something else with it before I give it a full cure. Nana Ann doesn't like gold. Maybe we should use silver. I'm just kidding. Next one we'll do silver instead of gold. Well, you're welcome, Cola. Shoot. When I was learning all this stuff, I wish I had somebody to tell me how to do it. All right, I gotta get a little more. Goop, goop. So now I'm just doing it like this because I didn't want to put just this massive black in the middle. That would have been looking funny, weird. But I want all the petals to be touching something. Otherwise, I have petals in the center and nothing is touching. And then we don't have a full flower. This way we have a full flower. So also, to ensure we have a full flower, I'm going to nuke it for a minute. And then I'll put some top coat in it. So it's full. So the mold is completely full. And then nothing has a chance to run away and hide. Hi, Linda. Thank you for coming and hanging out. We're just playing with some molds. We just got done making this cute little like butterfly wing. I'm just going through some pointers for Cola and anybody else who wants to know them or whatever. The liner, this gold liner, that came in my big box of stuff that I bought from, yep, brain fart. Oh, this brush here. This brush, Amazon. Amazon for brush. See, I'm just putting that light on there just so everything touches and everything everything is going to be, the flour is going to have a wholeness to it. So we're going to stick that in there for 60 seconds. We're going to cure that. And then, yes, this is, oh shoot. This is Beetles Pure Gold B060 liner. It's pretty. Got a bunch of them. All right. Oh, I was going to get the other mold. Let's get the other mold. Where's my mold? My super deep mold. I know it's in here somewhere. I don't think I threw it away. If I threw it away, I'm a big dummy. I might have used it recently and forgot to put it back in here. I could have done that. I could have used it. Not put it back where it belongs. I do that all the time. I don't see it. It's not in here. I have to find it. I don't know where it's at. Now I'm mad. I'm gonna cry. My mold is missing. Oh, cry. I do have a lot of molds. There's a story behind that. We're not getting into it. All right, now I'm gonna flip it over, and we're gonna do the other, like I said, because it's a little deeper. So this is the deep one, and it's got a lot of ridges. I did this one. This is the one I did poly gel with. Okay, so here it is. So this is the deep one. See all the little ridges and all the different little layers of it? It's very cool. All right, so give me a sec. I gotta find my water. There it is. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Let's pull this puppy out. Look at it, there he is. Now, because I put the top coat back there, you can use top coat or base coat or whatever you want to fill it in. It's cool, whatever. I used top coat because it was right here. Just take off it, just the little pieces that were on the edges. You could just take those off with your fingers. You don't have to file them down or nothing. They'll pop right off. And then you can see our little 3D beautiful little flower thing. Y'all see that? There you go. And on the back, it's all filled in. It's all together. So there's that. I like that gold on there, Cola. That was a good option. Oh, look, it spins. Put it on a spinner. Whee! Whee! Okay, enough of that, Lauren. All right, so now And one of the reasons I chose to use the brighter colors is because that way you can see what I'm doing. So you can use any colors you want to use. So we're going to start with this red because I like it and I want to use it. And yeah, I make it a spinner. It is a spinner. All right, that's enough. All right, so now with these more detailed, intricate ones, you don't have to be a genius. You turn it upside down, right? You say, okay, I want that middle piece to be this color. Or even if you start from the outside one. Okay, so if you start from the outside edges, you just put your brush and the color where you want it. And I would say at an angle, just so you don't get the color on something that you don't necessarily want it to go on. So you turn it over. See how it's just on the edges there? What size liner am I using? I don't know. It doesn't have, I'm using medium. Because like this is, okay, they're the same. All right, I have long, I have short, I have medium short, and I have this. This is medium long, maybe. I don't know. They don't have numbers. Hi, beauties, gurus, Skittles. Hi, Skittles. How you doing? I just said that like I didn't know who the hell you were. Sorry. My bad. Tanya in the house. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We're just playing with some molds here. You missed it. I made a spinner. It's funny. I'll show you, but you have to wait a minute. And with these, I don't, I guess you could be picky. I guess you could be really picky about how you do it. I'm not because okay. Because I'm on the live and I'm just telling you how to do it. If I was doing it for a nail or something, I probably would take my time. I probably wouldn't just slam this shit in there, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of how to do this. So I am going around the edges first because that's where I want the color. And with these, you don't necessarily have to worry about the colors combining, like on the flat ones, because these are so deep. And like I said, you put some color on, you're not sure how it looks, turn it over. Your color is not going to fall out. I mean, if you put it in there like, a syringe, it's, just, yeah, it'd probably fall out, but just doing like this, it's not going to fall out. All right, that's pretty good. Now we're going to do a pink. Well, they'll combine. They just won't be like as combinable as like on the flat ones. Okay, I'll show you. This is how I'm going to show you. Can you see this? Okay, so now I'm going to make this, not the middle, not the edge, but the second layer, this pink color. So I pop it in there, I flip it over. See how it didn't combine with the other one? Because it's in a different section. It's kind of like a sectioned off. Now with these, I did notice using polish with these, you could cure them in between if you wanted. If you thought that was necessary, you could. You could do that with any of them. But it takes a little more polish. It just does. They're deeper. It's a bigger mold. It's a deeper mold. It had this one, and like the egg one doesn't. I can't show you, but it does. It's an egg. It's not deep. I mean, it's deep, but it doesn't have any segments to it. It's an egg. So you can. I would do that one like uh, in layers and cure between the layers because it's thick. It's deep. It's thick. This here, I do the colors. And you see it? Can you see the colors? Or they're there, but they're not. They're not in each other's way, supposedly, so to speak. Whatever. So they're not combining. But you do see like holes. So you either use a little bit more polish or you cure in between layers and you do layered polish to fill in those gaps. All right, so now we're going to do the center. Okay, we're going to do Cola's favorite color in the center. Ta-da! Yeah. Let's see it. It's a little tiny dot of that. Okay, so now I'm going to cure it. I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. And the reason I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds is because we're going to do a layer of white. And at the end, when I'm done curing it on this side, I'll flip it over and I'll cure it on that side. So everything gets cured properly. Oh, Skittles, that does not sound like fun. I drink a lot of water too, but probably not as much as I should. I'm supposed to drink like a gallon a day or some shit. I don't drink a gallon a day unless I'm sweating my balls off. I don't have any, but anyways, you know what I mean. I'm sweating rockets, then I can drink a lot of water and be okay. Okay, so I cured that slightly, not a lot. And I filled in all those little gappy gaps with white. You can do whatever color you want. I just chose white because it's going to show the definition of the mold once it's cured. And you'll be able to see it. And a little more white. Thank you, Linda. It looks kind of rough from this direction. It's all right. This isn't the part that you're gonna see on the nail or wherever you put it. Put it in your hair. I don't care. It's not what you're gonna see. All right, now I got it all the way I want it. I'm seeing any light through it. Well, I see a little bit of light through it, but that's okay. That's all right because And sometimes flowers are holy. If you want, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just take a little bit of alcohol on your thing and wipe off the outside of the thing, the mold, so you don't have the extra stuff. It comes off really easily once you're done curing it. Okay, so we're gonna stick this, I'm gonna pop this sucker in there for a minute, one whole minute. Let that thing just cure. And then we're gonna pull it out and do something else to it. I'm gonna pull it out. Where's Nana? I'm being naughty today, Nana. All right, so because I don't, you know what? I'm gonna rephrase it. I do have polish I want to waste because this stuff stinks like hell. So we're gonna use this stinky base coat. We're gonna use a stinky base coat. Now, if I was doing it just if I was just doing it for a nail or something, whatever, I would put resin in, like a clear resin. I have this stuff here. This is what I use for all my resin nail stuff. This is what I use. I have, I don't know, a case of the shit because I like it. So this is what we have now, okay? And then we're gonna stick this base coat in here just to fill it up because you want it full. You want the mold to be full, especially this deep of a mold with like this many crevices and stuff. You need it to be full. I'm gonna let that set for a second. What shouldn't stink, Cola? I'm missing something here. Oh, the polish shouldn't stink? Oh, yeah. It probably shouldn't, but it does. I won't tell you what it stinks like. It's like, ew, gross. But it's from Nail Couture, and it's very potent smell. Very potent. Smells like ass. Okay, I told you what it smells like. You noticed that. Okay. I'm going to do, what am I going to do next? Oh, I'm going to do these next because they're psychedelic. Psychedelic. But we're gonna wait till that one's done. But I'm gonna do something special with this one. Where did I put that cotton picking thing? I can't believe I can't find that mold. This pisses me off. All right. So here we have. This is cured. This is cured. I think it needs 60 seconds instead of 30, Lori. Oh, I'm gonna play with my spinner. Oh, waiting for that. I could totally put this on a nail as a spinner. Yes, I could. You know I could. Spin it on the nail. Spinner nail. Make a toy nail. Okay, so here's my thought. This is, I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. It's a thought. It's in the back of my head and I want to do it. But I went to Ace Hardware the other day and I saw these little tiny Etch-a-Sketches, right? I'm thinking, and they work because whatever, but I'm not going to make one that works. I can make one and put it on a nail. not going to be an Etch-a-Sketch because it's not going to work, but it'll look like one. So I was thinking about doing toys, a toy set. That'd be kind of cool, don't you think? Like a toy set. All right. Y'all in there laughing about something, and I am trying to be serious over here. Serious. Serious. All right. This thing is hot. It's been in there a minute. Okay, so when you're taking these out, silicone molds are meant to stretch. Stretch it. Do not tear your mold, but you can stretch your mold to make the little doohickey pop out. You like the idea toy set? Yeah, it's a pretty cool toy set. It's a pretty good idea. So I'm gonna hold this up here, but I'm gonna hold it up here right so it's in the color. You can see it. Can you see that better? Is it too close? I don't know. Can you see that? So anyway, so see how I use the white to fill some of the spaces? And you get a pretty flower. You want this, Cole? I'm gonna mail it to you, but I'm gonna make you like a few, so I'm not paying $8 for one thing. All right, so now here comes some fun. Not that we're not having fun. I'm saying. All right, so here's a couple things I have. I have some glow in the dark glitter. I have blue and pink here, and then I also have oh gosh, it's in there. Flake. I have some flake that we could use in our psychedelic mushrooms. But that would mean I'd have to use the stinky base coat, and that's okay. I could totally use the stinky base coat. Oh, the candy mold sugar. I might actually have one. I don't know. So, do you want to do like glow in the dark? Or you want me to put some flake in it? I'm gonna make a real pretty mushroom for you. But I'm gonna use resin, so we're gonna make a really pretty resin mushroom. I think I want to do glow in the dark actually, because they're mushrooms, psychedelic mushrooms. What do you think? Glow and flake. Try everything. All right, cool. Of course, that's what you wanted. So we got some of these flakes here. Some of this really cool stuff here. Can you see that? That's cool flake. I got some blue flake. We're not gonna pick too many colors. Do I have pink flake? I don't know. Let me look. Not really. That's kind of the closest to pink I have. Oh wait, what is that? Oh, it's the same as that. Oh, let me write. What is this? Oh, look at that! I got pink flake. I got pink flake cola. Imagine that. All right. Let me get a couple more colors of the glow in the dark. We can get pink, purple, orange. All right. You're learning from me? Good. That is exactly why I did this, so that you could learn. I'm so glad you are learning. I wanted that to be, that was my main goal. Where are the two funnel clouds? Coca-Cola. That does not sound very good. All right. I'm thinking maybe I need a bigger mold, but I don't know where my stinking mold is. All right, give me a second. I think I might be able to find it. Man, if you could just put shit back where it belongs, Lori. All right, can't find it. I got these little stash areas I put stuff. Like, oh, I'm gonna put this here so I know where to find it next time. Yeah, I got lots of those. There's not many of them. All right, whatever. All right, let's do this. By your house, like now? Oh my God. Sugar, you be safe. You be safe. I don't need no. I need you around. Don't be getting all crazy. Go outside and get swooped up. I put a little bit of resin in there, and I'm gonna use. Maybe I'm gonna use my. Oh, you know what? I don't even know where I put that damn thing. Let's just get a. I got this right here. Silly me. So I just put a little bit of resin in. Drag it through the mushroom. The best part about resin is that you don't have to use, you do not have to use, you can, but you don't have to use top coat. It cures, not sticky. That's why I like to use the resin, is because it cures, not sticky, and it's hard. It's easier to work with sometimes. Get in now. There's a big piece. Maybe it doesn't belong in there. Oh yeah, you can color the resin. I actually have colored resin. A bunch of resin. I didn't know there was such a thing as soft resin. What what is soft resin, Linda? This flake is not. Be still. Behave. Get in there. That's why I wanted to use my big mold, because this mold was really just too small for this shit. But we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna stick this in the thing. Pissing me off. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna stick it in there 30 seconds. You gotta cure it for a minute, but I'm gonna stick it in there for 30 seconds for right now. I like that flower we did. That was a nice flower. The Super 3D one and the spinner. Woo. The spinner. Very good, very good. All right. All right, so now I'm going to put the color behind this. I'm going to use the pink because Cola likes the pink. So just dab that on there like that. Flickering you. What? Oh, flickering it? I'm not flickering it. Oh, the flickering it. I'm flicking it. It's spinny. It's a spinner. It's a spinner. Oh, do you like that pink? Which one did you like? Which one do you like the best? Do you like this pretty pink or this pretty pink or that pretty pink the best? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right. So then I cured it, right? I'm gonna flip it over and finish curing it. Another minute, because resin has to have 2 minutes to cure on most stuff. Oh, the flower pink. Oh, this pink flower. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's probably your favorite, isn't it? This one here. I wish I could find my mold. Shit. No idea where that mold is. I'm gonna be mad. I just got a round mold too, but I don't know where that is either. I must have molds in another place because I know for a fact I'm missing some. Besides the round and the egg one. Hmm. You love all of the colors. Yeah, they're pretty cool, huh? All right, see, so when you go to pop it out, just literally pop it out. And you see how it's yucky on the edges? Literally just pluck it off. Oh, I broke it. No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I did. Broke it. Oh well. Let me glue it back together. Watch this. Let me get all this crap off here. No, no, now no, now no. Watch this. Put it right back in there. right back in there. Pop it right back in there, just like that. Right? Pop it right back in there. I try not to use my brushes with the resin. I have some brushes I use with resin, but these aren't it, so I'm not going to use it. So then pop it in there for a minute, 2 minutes. And it'll be all fixed. It'll be all fixed. And you could do that with top coat, base coat, whatever you're using to fill the for the front of the item. I just use resin because it's crystal clear. You can use. Oh, who was asking about colored resin? Can you color the resin? Who was asking about that? Ouch. That's Mama Sue. Okay. Okay, Mama Sue. Now we can do one with colored resin. And we can do it. I can color the resin and show you how. I'm not an expert on resin. I'm an expert on nothing. But I do know quite a bit about resin for nails. All right, so here's our little dude. He's back to being whole. Okay, see him? He's whole again. Not hard to do. Easy peasy. And he glows in the dark for real, but not a lot. I don't know why. But he's cute anyways, nonetheless. So I have these special colors for coloring resin. So these are all colors for resin. These are colored resin. Some of them are good, some of them just suck. So that's why I have all the colors for the resin. So I'm gonna take these two and that one. These three. Just these three. All right. I'm gonna take this mold. I'm gonna use resin with this mold because of the way it is. Sure. Yeah. The way it is, Lori. The way it is. That's the way it is. Such a dork. Facets. There's we go. There's a word for it. I knew what it was. It's freaking say it. All right. So pop that in like that. What's this one? Oh, this is pastel. Do we want pastel? This one doesn't say anything. Is this pastel too? Nope, I don't think so. Yes, it is kind of pastel-y. That's fine. Can you color resin gel polish? There's a resin gel polish? I have no idea. Is there a resin gel polish? Like non-existent color there, Lauren. Oh, can you color resin with gel polish? I would say maybe. I don't know. I've never tried it, but maybe. Maybe you can. I want that same color, ding dong. I figured it out, Linda. I could tell what you were trying to say. This is the same color, Lori. Oh my gosh. Oh, here, we'll get this blue out. Ooh, that's a bright ass blue. What? Sparkly. Sparkly. Alright, what's this one? I mean, once the resin is cured, you can most definitely color it with polish if that's what you want. Like this flowers right here I have are faceted flowers. This one use the resin, and then after it's done, I could paint it with the with polish if I wanted to. I mean, it's all in the eye of the beholder. I am going to put some of this behind that. This shit is like ash all over the place. Where's the thingamabobber I wanted? I don't know. They're there. Oh, there's a nice big piece. It's a huge ass piece there. I got it all in the thingy dingy. Don't tip your molds over when you got resin in them. It will come out. It will come out. It will pour out like tears. Polish, gel polish, no, will not come out. I mean, like I said, if you put it in there, like a lot of it in there, yeah, it'll come out when you tip it over. But if you're just painting it onto the mold, tipping it over isn't going to make it fall out. But resin will definitely fall out, especially the way I did that there. It's all over. It's all over me. Where did the cat go? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We gotta fix this. You see what your flower did, Cola? Your naughty little flower got in the blue. Yes, you could probably do that, Linda. In fact, I know you can. I have done that on several different occasions. Paint the mold and then add the resin as a filler. I didn't do that today because most people don't have resin. I do an awful special like that. All right, I'm gonna cure it one more minute. Upside down, or right side up, actually. Let me see if I can find one that I did like that. Oop. Oh, not this one. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so this one here, I painted it Heated it, yeah, with the polish, the gel polish, and then I filled it with resin. You can't really tell because it's so tiny. But because it's so tiny, that's why I did it that way. Because I knew if I didn't fill it with something harder, it would definitely not live to see the next day. It's so dainty, so dainty. I can make one now if you want. If you want, I can do one. All right, let's pop these out. Ding, ding. All right, see, just gotta get the little excess stuff off. Most of that's just flake. Some of it's resin. Most of it's flake. All right. I hold it in my palm, in the palm of my hand. Can you see the pretty flowers? See how they're faceted? And why I use the resin so that I would capture the faceted of the flower. The facets, I guess you call them facets of the flower. So that's why I use the resin. All right, now, because we have a question in the house from Miss Linda, we are going to use polish and resin. You know what? I'm going to do it with these mushrooms because I have done it with these mushrooms previously. Yeah, you like that clear resin one? Yeah, that's. I put the flake, this flake, on the back side. So I filled it with the resin, the clear resin, and then I put the flake on the back side of it, and then we have this clear yet very, very pretty little thing. All right, so let's get our palette back over here. And we're going to make a psychedelic mushroom. Man, I got so much crap in here. Another tip for when you're dealing with molds, these resin molds, silicone molds, is you don't have to sit here and poke at the tiny ass little thing. Open it up. I mean, you don't want to open it. You don't want to bend it so far that you break it, but just open it up. It's okay. That's like the beauty of these things. And so, like, I want to do this, this corner of this mushroom, this color. But I don't want to poke at it like this. I want to actually see what I'm doing. And then you put it back, and it's so then I'm gonna do some green. We haven't done a whole lot of green. Green is not my favorite color, right? That's right. But we're gonna use green. Opening it up like this also ensures that you don't use, too much polish or too much color, or whatever you're using. You can get like the right amount, but not too much. And then blue. We haven't done blue. So we'll do this blue. And yeah, I'll do blue. Put a little more green in there. You can always cure each color as you go. It's not gonna make a difference. I mean, if you're opening it like this, I wouldn't. But if you're doing like this regular, doing the molds, yeah, it's fine. But really, if you're doing it like this, you don't want to cure it in between colors. You'll pop it out of the mold. Yeah, I like that sparkle color, but man, that sparkle color just doesn't show up. I'm gonna put some pink, purple in there. Purple. There. See? Now you can see on the side that all the colors are nicely where they should be. So there's blue one. Oops. All right. So then we're going to cure that. 60 seconds. Because we're going to put some, what you call it on there. Why is Katie Cat getting flagged here? Okay, never mind. Somebody took care of it. All right, here we go. Ready or not? I don't know. Did you hit the button, Lori? Jeez. I guess if you want it to cure, you have to hit the button to make the light go on. Right? I mean, I think that's how it works. Lori. Where did it come from? I must have hit it. I don't know. Has it been a minute? Oh, I am so excited. I have one more nail to do for our Spotlighter of August. Lorna, one more nail to do. They are freaking amazing. I've impressed myself with this little set. I'm just gonna say that. I look at the one, I'm like, wow, that's freaking awesome. I guess that's a pretty good thing, huh? All right, so we're gonna fill it with resin. Now, what I like to do when I do a resin piece like this is take I call them pallets. They're not pallets. They're just my little things. These are the little dividers that you put in your plastic boxes you get. That's all it is. I use them as pallets. Nothing sticks to them. All right, so I like to just go over that. See? So that way we don't have a ton of extra resin on the top or bottom in this case. And it just makes for a cleaner outcome. So can you see that it's full? Even though I swiped it, it's full. Okay, we're gonna zap it. 2 minutes. This is that oh yeah, you could probably use that stamping scraper. Yep. Just works just the same. Just the same. Look at all our pretty little thingies we made today. The spinner. I'm gonna have to make some more of those. I think I am gonna do a game now. Put some crazy shit on it now. I like doing the 3D or the more 3D molds just because I'm 3D person. But the other ones are real pretty to use too. So letters, I don't do letters. I have the mold. I've tried it several times. I don't know. I just can't get it. I think the best way I would, I guess, recommend to do letters is do a base coat first, regardless of like what one you're gonna do, because they're so tiny. Everything is so tiny. There's nothing really for your shit to stick to. I mean, you can. Ugh, it's so tiny. Holy Toledo Batman. Like, you really have to, like, bend the shit out of that, put some color in it. Let's bend the shit out of that. Put some color in it. That tiny ass little thing. Alright. Pop it back up. Hey, it's a D. I don't know. Let's see if it works. Alright, let's do the next letter. How about we do an A? Jesus Christ, this shit. I don't know. Seems like an awful lot of color for a little tiny ass A. Alright, pop it back. Look at that. It's an A. Where's my scraper? It's an A. I got a G. I'm doing M. What do we do? This color. I guess it works the way other molds do. I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would. It's a perfect A. I don't know. A is for apple, and I made it purple. All right, so let's see if that works. I'm gonna put them in there. I don't know. They need do they need a whole minute? They're so tiny. I should be used to that, right? All that tiny stuff. Not those molds. All right, let's take out our psychedelic mushroom. See that, Cola? See how that works? See that? It just popped right on out like that. You see that? Pop right on out. Pop right on out. Boop. Pop I don't know. Be careful with the mushrooms, Lori. Be careful with the mushrooms. Yeah. Okay. Purple is is perfect for A. A plus. Purple A. All right. So this is a. I got this shit under my nail. This is a resin filled little mushroom. It's a little sticky because of the color, because of the gel polish, but the back is completely not sticky. Woo! So there's that. See, Linda? You can totally do it. I've done that so many times. All right, let's check out these letters. The first time I did these letters. Oh, it does not. Oh, there it is. D. Oh, I just fluck it in. I fluck it in the stuff. It's very easy, Lolly. I'm not making it look easy. It's just easy. It just is. You just have to take the time and the patience. You have to have the patience. That's all it is. Just have to have the patience. I'm not gonna fuck you around. A. I probably should. Yeah, I should put something on them first because they are sticky. Sticky little sons of crackers. All right, there we go. Damn, we made some letters with this gel polish and that tiny ass mold. Damn. I can't even get the damn letter to go down. There we go. Jeez Louise, get off my finger. This thing look right. Now they're gonna have to put these on a nail because otherwise, what are you gonna do with them? They're just gonna be. You know what I should do? I should make a bunch of little letters and put them in a box. And then when I need letters, I can just do a letter. You see this son of cracker doesn't want to come off here? Okay, we're gonna wipe the sticky off of that one. It's too sticky. Sticky. All right, there we go. Damn! We made some tiny ass letters. One thing I did notice about the letters is they are very, what's the word I'm looking for? Pliable. They move. They're very bendy. Bendy is good for putting it on a nail so it can go with the curve of the nail. Now that one's the same color, Lori. So you can put it on the nail. And yeah, because I can show you this because I'm not sticking to it. Stupid thing. Okay, you get the drift? Frickin' thing. All right, so see, you can see how it bends to the nail, maybe. You can't see, maybe you can. All right, it bends to the nail. Yeah, stick on the nail, not my finger. So that's probably a good thing, but they're fragile, so you have to be very careful with the damn letters. All right. Well, you know what? I have another letter mold. I think this one is way better than the other one. The other one is just something I wouldn't even want to try. It's just, look at this thing. Because these have some depth to them. They're way more 3D. These have like no depth to them. They are just, there's no depth whatsoever to them. And so I think that would just be way harder to do. I don't even know where I got this one. 3D something. But yeah, those are tiny. I mean, they're about the same size, I guess. The letters are, but the depth of them isn't as big, isn't as good. See, it's not very deep at all. And this one here, very, very deep, very, very deeper. Which one? You have the little tiny one, or you have the heart one? I mean, you could try the little tiny one, but I think I did do a little tiny one out of here, and it broke because it was so frail. There was just nothing to it. Oh, you have both of them? Yeah, I recommend this one just because you could put more stuff in it, and therefore it's a more sturdy letter. Okay, is there anything else you would like to see in the mold department? Not the moldy department, but the mold department. Is there any other questions you have? Anything else you want to see? I don't know where I think maybe the tiny one came off of Temu. Would be my guess. I don't know for sure. For certain. I don't know how for certain. In the package. Yeah, of course it's in the package, Cola. Get it out of the package. I'm going to try something real quick. I know you guys are just going to have to hang tight. Hang tight. Somewhere along the way, I messed up my back. I think it's an extension. I want to pull my butt cheek muscle. But, very not comfortable right now. Let's see. We have a pink glitter, Lori. Do we have pink glitter? That's purple. That's red. That's pink. Do we have another pink? Oh, that's pink too. Okay. Just because this is, this is geared towards Miss Gold over there. Got these. So Lori buys shit in bulk. Can you tell? So we're going to use some glitter in one of these molds. We're going to use some glitter in this bow. Bow is going to have glitter. I got to put my foot up. Hold on a second. Oh. All right. Oh, you know what? Do you think maybe we could do glitter in a rose in this? Remember this 3D rose we did? This gorgeous. I'd say this is freaking 5D. It's not, but it's gorgeous. So should we do a glitter in that, or should we just do like a easy peasy bow? Easy peasy bow? Is that what you're saying? Yes to the easy peasy bow? I know you're not. I'm being silly. Oh, wait. I know what you guys meant. I was just being silly. I knew what you meant. You didn't want the bow. You want the rose. Oh, look at that. Has that even been open? It's gotta have been open. Oh my God, I don't think it has. Oh my goodness. I have a... Now it's open. I have a freaking thing I didn't have open? Oh my gosh. Do I have a lollipop? That is a very good question. I think I do, actually. I think I do. Let me take a gander here. Without falling out of the chair, I hope. Oh my God. All finish all this here. Lollipop. 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 I thought I did. Maybe I don't. The stars. There we do. Yeah, we do. Told you. I had a lollipop. Shoot. I got lollipops. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop. Lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know how it goes. All right. We do the roses and the lollipops. For the lollipop and the Cody. All right, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean off my palette because, well, maybe not. I'll just put it over there. Let me get the palette out. I'm gonna use this for a palette. Damn. I'm gonna put some of this cracker base coat in it. It's not a Rubbermaid bin, silly. I don't have a lot. I don't have any shark molds. There you go. There's a mold I don't have. I don't have any shark molds. I don't have any kitty cat molds. You have a shark mold, see? You have one I don't have. I need to get me a shark mold though, don't I? Then I wouldn't have to make little tiny sharks like this out of 3D stuff. You know how hard that thing was? That was a little tiny, holy shit, shark. It's a hammerhead, by the way. All right, we're going to do, that is so sticky. Why is that so damn sticky? All right. Okay, here we go. Not that one. This one. This one needs to be cleaned. Thank you. I sculpted that little sucker. All right. This is how we're going to do the glitter in the rose. First, I'm going to dip my brush in the base coat. And then I'm going to dip it in the glitter. And then I'm going to put it in the flower. Okay? Now, glitter, base coat. It's not going to be anything but glitter. It's going to be glitter. See, it's glitter. It's not going to be filled in. We can fill it in. We can fill it in with clear resin. We can fill it in with colored resin. We can fill it in with anything. Top coat, base coat, whatever. But it will not be complete. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, I think you understand. There's a bunch of smart people over there. But we are going to glamify this rose. I got something stuck in my brush. By using the base coat, I've pretty much just turned my glitter into a glitter polish, sort of. So I can manipulate it. So I can put it where I want it to go, but it's not color, so it doesn't, take away from the glitter effect. Right? Right. We all know this. We all do nails. and except for if there's somebody watching that doesn't do nails. You know what I mean? Bing, possible. So I'm just like putting it in there where I think it needs to go. Okay. And then I'm gonna just cure it very like 10 seconds. And then I'll do the next glitter color. I want to get the glitter color all in there first. We could do like maybe 2 or 3 coats of the glitter, or maybe it would be like okay, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. I like using the glitter for the enhancement of the petals, which is exactly what this is. All right, we're gonna pop that in there for 10 seconds. Woo, 10 seconds. Woo. Night night, Ange. Take care. Thanks for hanging. Love you. All right, here we go. Let me do the other yellow. I mean, other yellow. That's an ugly color yellow, Lori. It's pink. So one of the things I'm doing, I don't know if you can like catch on to what I'm doing, is I'll put some of the base coat in there by itself, and then I'll base coat glitter and put the glitter in. I think it's helping to hold the glitter where I want it to go. Might be my figment of my imagination, but I believe it is. I believe it's doing what I want it to do. Oh, that's gonna be cool as fuck. Oh, sorry, did I say that? Now the question is, what color are we making the rose? Do you want like a red rose with the pinks? Or do you want like a white rose with pinks? Or do you want a pink rose with pinks? Because it's going to look different with every single one of those colors. It's going to look absolutely different. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I was thinking the same thing, Linda. We have to get a real super crispy white in there, though. You know, I think that make it pop. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me cure that for 10 seconds. Or 30 seconds. We'll just do 30 seconds. Are you going to bed, sugar? Or are you saying goodnight to Nana? could try putting clear resin in there, but I think it would I don't think it would be as cool. What do you think? Okay, here. That doesn't do it any justice, does it? No. We're gonna try white. Is that what you're saying? White. Okay. White. All right, let's put some white in there. I think we lost Miss Cola. Miss Cola went away. She's going to bed. The glitter has made the rose rigid. It's kind of cool, but kind of like weird at the same time. Oh, you think dinner time for cola? Okay. Yeah, probably is. We should out grabbing one of those kids. All right, I'm gonna nuke that for a minute, and then I'm gonna fill it with resin, just cause I'm gonna fill it with resin. I hope so. I hope so. We're gonna cross our fingers and our toes. Well, not me, but fingers. What color are we making the lollipops? Lolly. We got these bright colors here. Might as well keep on going with the fluorescent mood. Purple. Purple and what? You just want one purple lollipop? That's, I don't know. I would say that's boring. You need to make it swirly. You can do purple and green. You like purple green or no? I mean, you don't have to like purple and green. Yeah, this one look cool as fuck. Playful, playful, playful. Well, that just sunk right in there. Good stuff. Let me put a little bit more in there. I don't want to be owlish. However I do it. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, that's going to zap in there for a couple minutes because it's nice thick. Nice and thick. Nice and thick. All right. And I'm going to use this one. So the reason I use different brushes for different things. This one is kind of a little thicker and the tip isn't quite as pointy. This one is a little thinner with a little bit pointier tip. And this one's a lot thinner with a lot thinner tip. The length of it doesn't really make a difference to me. It's if the the tip is what matters for things I need. It sure does. It sure does count. I don't know why it's flagging your uh, stuff there, Lally. I can see it. That's all that matters, right? Oh, look. Look who's back. It's Cola. Cola, come back. It's the motion in the ocean. Yes, it is. Size matters for some things. This is true. Burgers. Burgers. Yeah, burgers. Man, I haven't had dinner yet. I had a late lunch on purpose. I don't know what happened to that circle. It was like, stop. Let's just do this. I'll clean it up in a minute. That's weird. Kind of weird. I think if they were going to make a lollipop mold, they'd make it right. Apparently, they didn't know how to make it right. They didn't ask me first, I guess. They forgot to ask me how to make it. All right, here we go. Rock and roll. Here we go. You weren't around, Cola. They said white. I'm doing white for the, I'm not showing it to you yet. It's very freaking awesome. I'm not going to show it to you yet because I'm going to fix it. Put this stuff up here. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Now I could have used a little bit of less of the glitter and had just like the edges of it done, so the edges would have been just colored but on the edges, ridges. The ridges would just be glitter and it'd be all white, so that would be an option. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Got some pretty cool flowers going. All right, now I'm going to do the lolly. Green. I'm going to put green, but I'm not going to put regular green. We're going to put my favorite color in here. So, true story. While I was growing up, purple was my favorite color. As I think most girls my age when they've grown up. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, um, I love purple. I had to have purple this, I had to have purple that, purple. And then you know what? I grew up and started dyeing my hair purple. I'm allergic to that shit. So purple's not my favorite color anymore. I'm allergic to it. So the color I'm not allergic to, and that's my favorite color now, which is this color here. It's a teal. It's like a true teal. Oh, that looks cool on the other side. Oops. No. So that's why I like teal. I like purple still, but I just can't color my hair purple anymore. Yes, Linda, I am. Remember that about you, teal and purple. Yes, they go together very well, very well. I am glad you like it, Cola. Yes, they were thinking of you when they made it, when they told me white. Do the white because it would look cooler. I think maybe it would look cool with black too, but we're not doing that. Stay away from the black. Black. Ooh, I gotta do my nails. My hands are crusty. Crusty hands. Should we give the lollipop a white stem? Because that's what lollipops usually have, or white white sticks. A white stick. Yeah, I didn't turn beet red, but I sure did get the hives. And then because Walgreens is a bunch of assholes, they overdosed me on the medication, so I was taking quadrupled the amount of steroids as I was supposed to be taking for my hives, and that's some PTSD I don't want to talk about. I think that's a perfect little lollipop. But I don't put a lot of weight in there because I'm stingy and I gotta do that right. It's gotta look right. Alright, now we can do that. That's a better. That's a better. And you know, with your molds, anything you do is all up to you. If you wanna fill it because you'll put it on a nail, it needs to be sturdy, fill it. If you don't want to fill it, don't fill it. You don't have to do it. I do it because I want it to be sturdy and I want it to be on the nail, a certain way. These are just, I'm gonna ship those to Colia, and then but these are just, practice really, and that's okay. I have a lot of practice stuff. I have a little spinner though. I'm gonna probably use that on my toy nails. I like that. They're cool. Oh, I know what you meant, Lolly. I know. Let me tell you a story, Lolly. This happened really like today and yesterday. My subconscious has decided that I cannot use the word not in a sentence when I'm texting. I don't know why, but it has. It's got me in a little bit of trouble. All right, let's check out. You know what? I'm gonna put some base coat on this. I'm gonna put the base coat on because I'm just a little leery that it's just not gonna hold itself together. I've never used the lollipop one before, so I don't know what the behavior is for it. So we're just gonna do that. Hi, Glam. Nice of you to join. How are you doing? What you been up to? We're just chillaxing here with some molds and different things. Different molds. Now you need a lolly mold. um, yeah, it's pretty cool, lolly mold. We'll see how it turns out. I haven't, like I said, I haven't used it before, so this is my first opportunity to see if I like the lollipop mold or not. I want to show you guys this nail, but I can't because I just can't yet. But I want to show it to you because it's really freaking good. Anyways, let's stop talking about that. Yeah, yeah, you almost miss it. Glam. Almost missed it. All right, let's see here. Wow, it's still a little flimsy. Still a little flimsy, but it's cute. It's a cute little lollipop. Oh my goodness. I don't want to rip this off and jack it up, so let's just take it off the nippers. Play with it. Oh, so cute! I'm gonna put it on this thing. Maybe you can see it better. It's so cute. Look at that little guy. That's so cute. You know what else is on here? I don't know if you can you see those? Those little tiny pieces of candy. Can you see that? I don't think you can see that. There's like little tiny pieces of candy in there. Here, I'll show you how to see that. Here's how you can see that. Now you can see the little tiny piece of candy. You see those? Little itty bitty teeny tiny pieces of candy to go with your lollipops. Man, you can't really bend them to make them bigger. Make candies, but man, that was crazy. Cure it. Just like that. Just so I don't waste the polish to make a mess. Alrighty, what time is it? It's about quarter to 8. Quarter to 8. I gotta get going. Oh, no, we weren't making anything in particular. I was showing everybody how to use the molds and different things you can use um in your molds to make your molds. This is a little spinner we made. No, it's a flower, but it's actually acting as a spinner, which is giving me the idea to do game nails, like toy nails. Anyway, toy nails, not game nails. Toy nails. So I probably have to do some of that. And then we were just, just hanging out. This is the first one we did. The butterfly wing. Pretty cool. We did a mushroom. Oops, psychedelic mushroom. This one has resin and polish in the back with it's got stuff inside it. It's really cool. It's got some glow in the dark and some flake in it. This one is completely resin, colored resin, but it's faceted, so that's why I did that. And then we made these two little roses. These are pretty cool. And send those to Cola. And then Lolly wanted a lollipop, so we did a lollipop. And then the letters spell damn. These some tiny ass letters. So we got damn, these some tiny ass letters. Oh, this one here, this one's pretty cool. This is resin. It's a faceted mold. The mold is, where'd it go? I put it away, I think. So anyway, it has facets on it like this here. So I used the resin, but then I took the flake and I put the flake on the back side of it. So now it's really cool. I really like that one. I bet you could do this, Cola. I bet you could make this one like this with your molds that you have still in the wrapper, with top coat or base coat or whatever. I know you could. What am I gonna do? These little tiny. Ugh. Look at those little tiny candies. It's just so tiny. Oh my god, they're so tiny. Tiny. Get them on my mold. Ugh. That's why I cured it so I could get it out my mold. And when I go to wash it, it'll definitely come out like that. Oh, just pop out. Even the letters got it. Whatever. I gotta wash that one. Anyway, little tiny candies with a little lollipop. The lollipop with the little candies. Woo. That's so cool. Do I know how to reverse engineer molds? Like make a sheet of molds from a bunch of charms? No. But I could probably figure it out. Do you know how to do that, Glam? Engineers, why you give me this challenge? Oh, you want to find somebody who can do it? I can totally figure it out. It depends on what you would want for the mold. Like, do you want silicone or do you want like latex? Or what do you want for the mold? Do you want it to be plaster? That kind of thing. Okay, sounds like a good plan. All right, sounds good. All right, candy. We got damn candy. Oops, candy, damn. We got this one here. This was because Linda wanted to know if we could add the resin, do the polish, the gel polish, and then add the resin. So that's why we made this one, because yes, you most definitely can do that. I recommend that. This one here. We got a good little group of stuff here. Oh, it's so tiny, right? It's because I couldn't find my other mold. Oh, Glam, you missed it. Huh. I missed it. Oh my good mold. I don't even know where we're at now. Oh, they're there. We got filigree eggs. And I gotta find my egg mold. I don't know where it's at. I was gonna try to make a bunch of these for the ladies today or everybody else. Did you show the rose? Yes, I showed the rose. That's the first thing I showed her. She's eating that burger, not paying attention. So anyway, so these are my little filigree eggs. I love my egg mold. I don't know where it's at. I have it, and if I don't have it, guess what? Lloyd's going to buy a new one because I like it. Night, Linda. Thanks for hanging. I'm glad you learned something and had fun. That is the point of my lives, is to have fun. So some of these have, I'm going with this again just for Glam. She needs to know. Look, this one, I made the flower in a mold. And then I put the molded flower in the mold for the egg. Now it's an egg mold. It's an egg with the flower. And this one has the, what's that stuff called? Flake in there. This one has rhinestones in it. You can't really see the rhinestones because the of the clear coat here, but you can still kind of see them a little bit. I made these little filigree eggs. There's another one with the flower in it. I made some shorts today for the week. Just check those out because it got the little jelly beans in there. Yep, jelly beans. So I call them jelly beans. Alrighty. I think I'm going to be done because it's almost 8 and I have to go eat something. I can't talk anymore anyways. Oh, I got a big old thing of mold. Yes, I got a big old thing of mold. Let's get the mold box up here. Look at these, all these molds in here. I got so many Christmas molds. They got their own box, and there's more because they have more winter ones and Christmas ones. And holy cow, I got lots of them. It's not a Tupperware thing like somebody accused me of having earlier. It's not that big. Anywho. All right, so, oh, well, if you have that many molds, Glam, you need to send some to other people who don't have that many. Like, me. I don't have that many. I don't have anywhere near that many. But you should send me some. I can play with them because you're not. All right, Katie. Night, Katie. Glam is Mold City. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I gotta go eat lunch dinner. What meal of the day is it? I don't know. I gotta go eat some food. Anyways, you don't have doubles. I don't believe you. All right, ladies and gents, which I don't know how many gents there are because I didn't think there was any. But anyways, I'm going to go. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And I hope everything you could hear okay because of this new computer. I wasn't sure if anything was going to work. If you come across the double, you set it aside for me. All right. Sounds like a good plan. You're welcome, Molly. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me and being patient with me and having fun. I hope you all learned something, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. All right? Thank you. Thank you. Love you so much. Good night. My phone, my thingy's not working. I can't end my fucking live. Okay, here we go.